Welcome to episode 12 of OverDrive, and today I want to talk about something I've been putting off because I feel like it may seem boring, but it's not. It's really the most undervalued component of a digital marketing plan, in my opinion, and that is online directories. Well, now you think online directories. Who would use an online directory? I Google when I want to know who is somebody I should call a plumber in Garner. I Google that. I don't go to an online directory for plumbers, first thing, and so I want you to think about what you're saying. You Google something. So Google a plumber in Garner, North Carolina, or an attorney in Cary, North Carolina, and see what your search results are. I bet what you'll find is 2 or 3 of the results in that page will be plumbers or attorneys, and the rest of them will be online directories. Almost all of those directories allow submissions, free listings, and then they also probably have some sponsored promoted positions. Most business owners do not take the time to go through and make sure that all their information is correct, to make sure they've submitted to as many online directories as possible, to consider being in a promoted position or a sponsored position on a directory. I think because of this perception, and I think it was a misconception that I had maybe 5 years ago, that nobody's going to go to that site. They're just going to Google. Well, Google is going to take them to that site. That's the real trick. So if you think about why is Google showing all these online directories on the first page of almost every result for a small business category? And it's because Google thinks through their search algorithm that those results have relevance to the search and that they have authority. And so if you have links from that directory to your site, that passes that authority to you in terms of SEO. That helps your search rankings, your actual website search results. And then also it is going to drive traffic. It's those pages get clicks. They get clicks because they're showing up on the first page of Google. So the whole trick to thinking about online directories is to think about the search implications, and not necessarily their standalone use. Capital Broadcasting Company has a partnership we have a website called triangle411.com. And when I first heard about this, I think it was probably 7 or 8 years ago, I thought, who's going to go to triangle411.com when they can go to google.com or Yahoo or Bing? And the answer is, well, not many people are going to go directly to triangle411.com. But if you're typing jeweler, Wake Forest, North Carolina, and the first result on Google is the Triangle 411 page for jewelers in Wake Forest, North Carolina, that's going to get clicks. And it does. Those get a lot of traffic. So I think there's 3 things I want you to do. Number 1, try to find the top 10 or 15 online directories, go on them manually and make sure that your information is correct. Make sure that you have all your address and your phone number, and if there's review opportunities and there are ways to link back to your site and there's ways to import reviews from other sites, do the legwork to make sure that you're listed properly on those pages. The second thing is, for the other 10,000 online directories that you can't go in and do manually, there are services that get your information populated correctly. We can help you with that. You can find online services that help you with that. And the third thing is, if you can find a directory that is really specific to your industry or your geography or both, then I think you should consider having a promoted position, a sponsored position on that page, because that page is probably showing up on the first page of Google. People are clicking through to it. If you're at the top of that listing, that's going to drive traffic. So please don't undervalue online directories. Take the time to see how you're showing up on those online directories and watch that grow your search traffic. And that's all for OverDrive.